Hello everybody, so before we're going to start climbing, I will be doing I think 1 or 2 more videos of the rating series. Before I'm just gonna climb in Monk for a while. I thought why not just visit Beest sport, because like yesterday I was in Revolt and I thought, you know what, I have like a free day today and it's pretty close by. It's only like a 5-minute walk from the station, so yeah, why not going here, right? So yeah, I'm here now. The boulders look really fun, and let's see how it will do at the end. I do have a little bit of like pain in my arm. I think it's like a really small injury, but I'm gonna see what I'm gonna climb today, or what I can climb today. But yeah, I just thought maybe it's like smart to let you guys know that a little bit. So the slab of the week is going to be my last boulder, and I'm gonna rate this gym. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video so far. So yeah, it's now time for the training area. Let's take a look. So you have a campus board and a moon board. I think this is the moon board 2019. This one is really nice. I think this is already like a really good start. You also have a backboard, nice for training locals. I think this is really good training, also for a little bit of like advanced climbers. But if you already can do a local, I feel like this is a little bit like, yeah, not super good training. But I think for advanced climbers, it's really good to also train locals, so people around 7A and higher. So yeah, now this part. This is the second part of the training area. So you have a sloper here. You have some weights here. And also you have a weighted belt, I think. Is this a weighted belt? I don't know, I don't think that's a weighted belt. Alright, so you don't have a weighted belt here, so you have to bring your own one to do weighted pull-ups. Pull-up bar is very, very high. I really like that. And the dip bar is also quite nice, I think. It's like a little bit unfortunate that the bar is in the way. Like you can do it like that. But if you're gonna do it like this, you're gonna smack your head against this thing, and that's not really that nice. So yeah, I think it's alright. So yeah, I think this is already like quite good. I think this definitely also like deserves some points, but because there is not a weighted belt, it gets a little bit less. But like it's not like super necessary. You can also bring your own weighted pull-up belt if you really want to do it, to do weighted pull-ups. On the pull-up bar, you also have little small holds. Here you have one, and here you have one. That's to train compression. I think that's really good that they also have that on a pull-up bar. Like we have different hangboards here, little quims too. Also this one, the first beast maker and the second beast maker. I think that's a pretty good thing. You also have rings for the people that do calisthenics, but yeah, let's say it this way, I don't do that. This is like to train, or like not to train, but like to pull for getting warm in your fingers. Pretty nice. The classic sloper ball. This is really good for training slopers, guys. So yeah, but as you guys can see, this is also a obstacle course, as you guys can see, or like a little bit. I'm gonna do this whole thing starting from the beginning, because why not? We're here right now, so I think it's maybe a fun challenge to do that. I'm gonna begin a little bit higher because I'm, well, let's say this way, pretty close against the wall here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go all the way there. There are obstacles in the way, so I think that's a pretty fun challenge to do. It's like this. be honest, I don't really have that good figure skill anymore, so it looked like I was fighting a lot, which was kind of the case, I guess. But, yeah, fun. If you are here, you should try to do the whole obstacle course. Maybe also fun for the people that don't climb too long to just try that. Pretty fun, and it's also like a little bit challenging, but I think for the advanced climbers like me, like maybe after the climbing session it could be a little bit harder, but like, well, we can basically always do pull-ups, so yeah, not super interesting for the super advanced climbers, but like if you want to try it out, fun little challenge for me, let me know in the comments if you did that. So yeah, let's now begin with rating this gym. So yeah, let's begin with route setting. I think the route setting in this gym is really good. I didn't had like no footholds on the hold. Like there were boulders that like had like where you had to like trust your feet a little bit, and like there were modules that where you didn't got any feet, but like there were like like 1 or 2 boulders that had that, and like the rest was just like you had to have like really good footholds. You just had to be like really technical about it and just and sometimes trust your feet, but like it's like not like evolved where you just have like luck with like standing on and just like pull only. Here is just like here is like technical but also like pretty dynamic, but like not too much, which I really like. Even though I am a dynamic climber and I am a competition kid basically, even though I'm 18, so is it really a competition kid? More like a comp climber. I feel like it's really good what they did with this gym, like not really making the boulders like super hard, but still like really fun also for the newer people that are climbing, but also for like the more advanced and like competition style people. So yeah, I'm gonna give the route setting here because I really don't have anything bad to say about this route setting here. I'm gonna give it like a 9, which is like really high. But yeah, like the thing is, I don't have anything bad to say about this gym. Like a lot of boulders just looked really fun to climb. Like there were like a few boulders that had really sharp crimps, like a lot, which is why I didn't give it a 10. But like it's also like it's like based. Like the boulders usually around 7A are quite crimpy or like really hard at base. So if you are looking for like climbing really hard, really fast, like really high grade, then you don't really have to go to this gym, because this gym usually like sets around like as a max like 7B. They are like not really focused on like having like really hard grades. They just want a stable like grading. So that means like the 7As that you're doing in this gym are usually also like really like strict 7As. And I also felt that with a lot of boulders, and I also felt like a lot of 60 pluses that they were like harder than 7As. But yeah, it was basically because like the boulders that I felt that on were like the white boulders, which just have to be like already like really hard. So yeah, I think route setting just like it's really good in this gym. So yeah, the training area itself, I'm gonna give a 7. I think it's a really good training area, but I'm missing like a weighted belt. I'm missing like a lot of weights. So yeah, for the like advanced climbers, it's like really hard to train there, and also for a lot of people, I think, to like specifically train. There is like a campus board behind me, which is really good training, and I feel like that makes the gym like stand out a lot than like Evolved, which didn't have a did have a campus board, but like didn't have like all these holds, different like things. And there's also like a backboard, which is also really nice, which I think makes this training area part also with like the moonboard and stuff. It's also really nice. I think that this training area is just like pretty good, but like not the best I've seen. It's like not as good as Kastorf or like Kunststof, So I'm gonna give it like a 7, which is I think reasonable. So friendliness. I think the friendliness here I'm gonna give a 8. The people behind the counter are really friendly. Like the people also in this gym are really friendly. I talked with a few people when I was like climbing here, and yeah, I think like it is quite empty, so there is not really that much sociality, to be honest, which is like a little bit like of a bummer. But it's also really nice to have a gym that isn't like completely crowded, because that's also like not really that nice. I think this gym is just like, you know, if you really want to focus on climbing, but still have like a little bit of sociality, yeah, then I think it's really like, it's like a fine gym. So yeah, I'm gonna give friendliness like an 8. Like I climbed with a few people, they just helped me also in the boulders, or like, you know, try them with me. And we talked about like the climbing and just like, you know, the bida, how the boulder maybe should be climbed. People walking around this gym are also really nice. They also ask what you're doing, and they also, you know, try to help you with the boulder too. Even though they probably don't climb as high as you, they try to help, which is also really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. So air quality. Well, I think I'm gonna give the air quality because I didn't really felt super sweaty in this gym. I didn't feel like, you know, I was like in a sauna or like in a cold environment. I think like this gym is pretty cool though. I think I'm gonna give this gym like a 9 with air quality. I think also that it's because of the routesetting. One thing is like, I don't know how it's in the summer, so yeah, I don't really know like if the air quality is as good in the summer as right now in the winter. But I think this gym is like really nice with like the air quality, and just like, you know, I think this gym is like a really good recommendation for you guys, like so far as I have like rated it. Well, the same as conditioning, like conditioning, yeah, I felt like fine. I tried really hard stuff, and like, you know, like it's quite cool, but I think once you're climbing, it's just really nice. So yeah, now for the safety and safeness. Well, I think the safety and the safeness is really good here. People know the rules. I don't have to explain it to them, and which was in the Revolt not the case, which was like really annoying. And like, I feel like there are not really kids running around. Like also the people here try to be really strict about like, you know, yeah, the safety too. I'm gonna give the safety like an 8 because there aren't really like safety rules hanging in the gym, but like for the rest, like it's like a really good gym. Like they also make sure that you just, you know, where you have to begin, and yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, that's yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this gym, to be honest. A lot more than yesterday when I climbed in Revolt, because I don't even want to think about that, to be honest, anymore. Yeah. So yeah, now for the total score, this gym is an 8, which is really really high. You know, there is like not really that much bad to say about this gym. It's like, you know, this is what you should expect from most of the gyms in the Netherlands, I feel like. And also like this gym, it has like not only like really dynamic climbs constantly like in Vault, it doesn't have like really weird end holds that are like, you know, upside down or like so weirdly set it that you don't know what to do. Like the boulders all have like a line of like how you have to do them, which is also really nice. So you don't have like, if you're like wandering in like the middle of the route, like what do I have to do, which is really nice. It's like not really weird setting. It's not like putting 3-4 holes on the wall, and like, you know, I feel like this gym is just really really good, and I think the total score it got is just like, you know, it really fits like this gym. Even though I've done like a lot of wide boulders, which are technically the hardest boulders in the gym, there are still like half of like the boulders left. There are like really hard boulders still, like there's a 7B plus still under the roof that I didn't do. There's like 2 7Bs that I still like didn't do, like, and there's also like a lot of like still like a few mins that I didn't do. So yeah, there's like, you know, and like the route setting is also like you have new boulders every week. So yeah, like I think this gym is just like, you know, really good with route setting, and like also with like, you know, like that you never get bored climbing in this gym, which is just like a really good thing. And I also really like slab of the week. You don't really also have that in many of the gyms. Like there are some gyms in the Netherlands that do that, but like in like a lot of the gyms, like even in Revolt, they don't really do that. So yeah, I think that's a really nice also thing that they do in this gym. So yeah, big pops. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I think next video I'm going to be weighting Sterk. So yeah, be looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.